he's basically just winning lands and then going back into hibernation. But Kaya, I think, is really only highlighted by Acno in the 2 space. And so this is really fun to see here because we've got that Axe, the Ulgrim staple coming up from Blaze, the Kaya from Acno against the Chronix, which you said is a really awesome 2s team to watch, and a really crazy start here at the beginning as Acno almost got that bow ground pound knockout at the very beginning.
Now we're seeing Snowy take quite a bit of damage here. We're seeing Blaze and Acno also take quite a bit of damage. Now, not quite as much as Snowy yet, but Luna's the one doing the most surviving so far. He's coming his way back into this one. Blaze splitting up the blue team, taking Snowy to the right, Luna to the left. Acno might be finishing up. No, is he going to go for the edge guard? He does go for the weapon toss. The dodge, he got the dodge from Luna. That meant that Blaze could easily grab that Axe neutral light, sending Luna back over to the left, back over to the wall. Now Luna might be turning this around on the red team. There's the down air. He went for the GC in light.
Okay. Manages to somehow make it back. Luna gets hit by that side air but can't get back to the stage here. Snowy going down early is a little bit of a blunder for the blue team there because the Onyx typically is the first one to go down. And Luna with that side air, even sliding off the stage, can't do it. Team combo, D-Light side air, side sig into the stair. No, Acno can't jump quite high enough with the neutral signature. Catches Snowy out of the stuff recovery and Luna has to go up there to save him. Was that an unarmed nair that took Acno off the top right?
I think it was Tazza. That means a lot of damage was built up, and it had to be all the way out there. I'm looking at Snowy right now, and this is kind of what I expected from Snowy before I saw the set against Boomy Sandstorm.
Oh, man. Okay. Snowy taking a ton of damage there. Could have gone down. Luna's interrupting the attack that would have hit him with the neutral light, but no, he gets hit by the backswing of the recovery of the Axe. Blaze going in there. Oh, that's a huge drop. He was going for sidelight nair, and Acno was ready to follow up on that, but he went for sidelight neutral light instead, playing a little too fast, buffering in that attack, allowing Luna to have a little less damage on him. He probably could have gotten the stock. That down tilt will break things up, and they switch right back over to Snowy.
Yeah, red team is doing a great job of splitting up the blue team. It's been Acno on the left side a lot, Blaze on the right side a lot. Are they going to get this? It just went just a little bit under, didn't get the hit, but the dodge did come out. Snowy, he's fighting for his life here on his final stock here in game 1. Does get the neutral air. Even if he got the KO onto Acno, that just puts Acno on final stock.
Oh, and that sidelight goes unpunished by Luna. The neutral signature already preemptively punishing Luna, going out there, and then unarmed. It's 4 stocks to 1 right now. Double knockout from Luna, though, huge. But Acno and Blaze, it's very hard to starve 2 players as one in the 2v1, right? They're going to get those weapons eventually, and then you've got to be careful with the team combo that's going to follow because Acno and Blaze have got one for every single situation. Here they go, already setting up, and Luna already putting out his dodge. But he's fighting him back, and he's actually hitting them both with the side airs. This is pretty good for Luna.
He's fighting them a lot on stage, only now just touching the wall, but even just for a second before he's back up on the main stage. So Luna is not taking his time with this. He's doing a pretty decent job so far. I mean, he's added up about 100 damage onto Acno and Blaze in total, but
here.
He's also taken quite a bit. Be very careful not to go into that D-Sig, but the D-Sig from Blaze comes out, gets the hit, not enough to KO just yet. They have weapon advantage, they have stage advantage, they have damage advantage, and now they have game advantage. Acno and Blaze take game 1 over Luna and Snowy.
Yeah, really solid play. Damage, I think, was dead even. Was that 580 and 581? I mean, their share between that game was fantastic. Snowy really got caught by a lot of team combos there from Acno and Blaze. And Luna barely made the game not look like a blowout there because it was 4 stocks to 1.
Yeah.
And he got the double knockout on the revenge knockout when they took down Snowy. But Acno and Blaze played with that way of knowing that even if they gave up both of their stocks for 1 there, that the 2v1 would basically be unlosable. And they take game 1 very solidly.
And those damage numbers that you said were very close. 561 from Acno and 580 from Blaze. Blaze only took 436 damage that game. That is not a lot of damage. That means the blue team was not putting out a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I wonder if that was only for 1 player. You still have it.
Snowy only put out 280.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't think it takes rocket science looking at that last game that Snowy did get bullied quite a bit that game. So we're going to Miami Dome this time around. And maybe after that, right, Snowy just looks at that and goes like, okay, they got me. I'll make the adjustment, and we'll go into this game number 2 fresh. Let's see how it plays out here, because Acno and Blaze, like what I was talking about before, right, there's never a day where either of them is inconsistent. Like, they're both always on it, and if you're not bringing your A game from both of your teammates there, they will destroy you.
I mean, you saw over on the edge, man. Luna was really, really trying to force that edge guard against Acno.
Yeah.
Lucky for Acno, he had the spear. Kind of throw that up, interrupt the momentum that Luna had, but Blaze ends up falling 30 seconds into the game. That is a very early Blaze stock loss. Acno might lose his very soon as well, as he's very much in the red. Meanwhile, Snowy's in the yellow, Luna's in the orange.
This is one of those rare cases where I think that the Miami Dome counterpick is a huge deal because last game, both Acno and Blaze actually did recover underneath the stage, and we saw Blaze, after getting knocked out, Luna goes down. He tried to do like that Lance side air thing underneath the stage, couldn't even make it back, already exhausted, he had to go down, and that's a nice punish by Snowy on the way back to the stage, as Acno tried to do a slide charge down so he could take out that stock, and he goes down himself instead.
It's 5 stocks to 4 here. Snowy very damaged on his first stock. They're going to be looking to take him up, even if those stocks. Unarmed recovery coming out from Acno is the one to do it at the top here. Miami Dome in game 2. Luna trying his best to put out the damage onto Acno, getting juggled a little bit, almost taken off the top. That is going to be the cross defense coming into play here. Nice little follow-up from Snowy. There's a lot of chaos going on in the middle. There's some good follow-ups, though, from both teams coming out right now.
Yeah, Snowy going towards center stage. Luna fighting Acno off stage, just completely just decimating
he wants this
him.
so bad.
That gravity cancel sidelight in the Nair. He's like, I'm going to keep hitting you until the stock is gone. Oh, the D-light into neutral signature actually gets picked up by Snowy for the double knockout. Gravity cancel down, so takes them both down, and they steal the lead.
He picked up 3. You do less damage, you do less force when you're hitting your
look how
teammate.
damaged Luna is.
That's why Luna did not fall there, and that's why Acno and Blaze did. That was a huge momentum shift.
Stuff recovery. Blaze has to save him, and Acno goes for the gravity cancel neutral and catches Blaze off guard, and Snowy's just down there decimating everybody. What an awful... There was so much going on there, but I think the key thing was the miscommunicate. I don't want to say it's miscommunication because when it's that scrappy, it's hard to tell. Acno tried to like, he stopped his descent with the gravity cancel neutral signature, and Blaze went so deep underneath him thinking that he was going to keep falling to get the Lance recovery. The Lance recovery goes underneath him. Acno now has nothing. He falls, and then because Blaze used that recovery as hoping he would get the chase dodge, they couldn't get anything else afterwards. So here we are in a game number 3 after a really crazy double offstage interaction, and it's a tight set.
We went into this game so quickly. Snowy and Luna are going to have the momentum on their side, except, who knows, they might turn that around because Luna's taking so much damage here. Snowy almost in the red as well. He's going to be doing his best here to fight back. He's going up against Blaze. Meanwhile, on the right side, Acno, he was feeling bad after Luna took him out. He's looking to get the solo onto Luna.
I really think that win or lose between these two teams, the momentum's not changing. It's just like, are they playing better than their opponent in the moment? And that's where we are right now. I'm not seeing that Snowy vulnerability that we saw in game number 1. I think he's made the right adjustments, so now we've just got ourselves a really close set on our hands. Luna, the first one going down here in game number 3, and Acno gets blasted by that fall-off Nair from Snowy, and that's just enough force to take him off the top.
Snowy here doing his best to strip weapons as Acno spawns into this one. He's over on the gauntlets, does get knocked away. Same thing could be said for Blaze as well. The D-Light comes out. Snowy juggled into the air.
Yeah, he's hoping to get that down line.
Luna interrupted the D-Light that would have led into the recovery, that would have taken Blaze off the top, taking him off his first stock. That would have left Snowy as the only one on first.
Blaze goes down, and Acno's taking a ton of damage. Luna was the first one to go down this game, and he has taken a weapon throw's worth of damage in the last minutes. He's been playing fantastic. Does not stop Snowy from getting hit by the strong hit of that neutral light, but he gets a good amount of damage in between anyways. And now the red team is definitely in trouble here because the friendly fire from Blaze coming through. It's funny, Sparky. Sidelight Nair might be like the worst thing to get hit by friendly fire because the knockback doesn't matter and the damage is still counting.
Yeah,
like that's a ton of damage.
That was definitely rough that Blaze picked that up. So he had to make that decision in the moment of whether or not it was worth. And that's a very tough decision to make in that split-second moment in order to hit the Sidelight Nair. True. Put out that damage onto Acno. Acno now taken off the top. First one on final stock. And Luna, of all people, who went down first, you were explaining this, and he's kept it going here as we've moved through these second stocks from the other players. He's still in the orange, the healthiest on the field.
Healthiest on the field, and he's going to stay that way too at this rate. Acno trying to make us liars there with that neutral in the air. But yeah, red team's really hurting here. And you're right. I mean, I thought it was going to be a matter of momentum, but I think Luna and Snowy have really run away with it into game number 3 after game 2 here. Edgeguard scenario here could even things up. There's the recovery. Goes for the side light, D-light, side air. That's going to be a double knockout for Acno, and just like that, dead even game. Oh, and that's huge.
Oh, they're keeping the strings going. A little bit of team damage coming out. Not a terrible thing. Go ahead, Tazza.
Snowy gravity cancel neutral lighted to get out of that string. That is crazy. Anyways, I just wanted to highlight that I've never really seen that. That's risky. That didn't work. You're without a dodge off stage. He's still taking a ton of damage though.
Sidelight into the neutral air, doesn't make a connection, but Acno turns around, puts damage onto Snowy, who's now in the red on his final stocks.
Oh.
What an equalizer these final stocks have been for Acno and Blaze versus Luna and Snowy.
He missed the neutral light, didn't pivot the right way, and Acno got a ton of damage for it. Side air, double edge guard, down air is coming through. Sparky, that could have been, that cannon neutral light could have been the game. The alley-oop off the neutral light of the Sair. Acno's dominating now.
Oh, Blaze whiffs the punish.
Oh, and Blaze without the weapon for a little bit here. Luna is very scary in this 1v2. It is too close to call.
Yeah, red team has to be absolutely careful here. They can't just go in. They can't be reckless.
Get the weapon. Oh, he fully charges the down sig, and Luna reading that he was going to jump in place, gravity cancel downlights, and just falls right into the strong end of that move, and they steal away that game number 3. And I really mean it, because I think I really looked at that, and I was like, if Snowy neutralized the right way on the cannon, I think that would have been the team combo to end the game. He goes the other way, Acno lands, hits him 5 times, gets the alley-oop, and then they got the 1v2 and they win game number 3. What a close match.
They really brought that one back in those final stocks, and especially in the last moments of the game when Acno hit the side air to take Snowy out, and then they kept it going, but they were very careful, of course, going up against Luna, because like you know how Cross is.
Yeah.
There's the KO off the top to put Snowy on final stocks. And we're not going to get to see the Inks.
We were about to get that, but the reason why that sidelight D-Light Sair worked was because Luna diagonal dodged into the ground. Acno sees that and he goes, oh, I can just take you for a ride, and takes him off the left side of the stage. So now we're in game 4. It is match point for Luna and Snowy. If they lose this, they're going down to the elimination bracket, and it's going to be a full EU winners finals.
Which, I mean, that'd be wild.
That would be wild. I'm ready for it. I believe that's what's going to happen.
I want to see Godly and Fozy at their best fighting Acno and Blaze at their best.
At LAN.
Yeah, exactly. At LAN. That's really what I want. That's really what we wanted when we saw Fozy and Godly do well the first time we saw them. Was like, we got to see the Titans of EU. And now it seems like the Titans of Global 2v2.
Right.
But before that, of course, Luna and Snowy hoping to stand in their way. Snowy's going to fall first.
That was a fully charged down sig too. It doesn't get much stronger than when you got the chainsaw effect, but it's still a really hard-hitting move. And Snowy, even with that punish on Acno, can't take that stock just yet, and Luna could go down to one well-placed side stick. There's the recovery. Can he get anything else on Acno?
Nice.
D-Light, side air, enough force there for the double knockout, and Luna takes the lead.
Luna there eats a side air from Blaze, had just enough strength on it to KO off the left side. We have an equal game. We're about 1 minute and 4 seconds into this one. And even though it's 2-1 right now and we're not in like a game 5 situation, I love how even this game is so far. Acno and Blaze have wrestled back some of the momentum that Luna and Snowy seem to have in their favor towards the end of last game, and they've continued it into this game.
Yeah, I mean, it matters in every single tournament to keep winning when you're in the winner side of the bracket, but in this one in particular, there are just too many potential champions in that elimination bracket waiting to fight against whoever falls. Both teams realizing that. Gets that down signature from Blaze as he's trying to get the revenge knockout after Acno goes down to a weapon throw. Acno down on his last stock, but it's like, it's single hit situation here, Sparky. Unless they get one crazy team combo, I feel like this could be even so quickly. Acno, because he dipped down, doesn't get the knockout off the top there, resets his jumps, doesn't get the recovery right afterwards, and he's letting Blaze take some damage here. This could be the lead that the blue team needs.
Blaze just needs to find a side air.
He
just needs to find a side air, and he's not finding a side air. He's taking so much damage. Luna, they get the KO onto Luna. Acno picked that one up, put Luna on final stocks. They aren't able to convert too much until that happened. Luna, now without a weapon.
Small opportunity there, but Luna dodges up through the bow down air. And now I really give this in favor of the blue team. I don't know what... Okay, I do know. I do know what needs to happen. Luna needs to get confident that he can get the edge guard and then miss. I think that's what needs to happen right now, because the red team is having so much trouble separating them. This is an opportunity. Great damage coming out from Blaze. Good ground control from Acno. But it's still really well in the blue team's favor. Team combo side stick, that was beautiful.
That was so fast, and everyone was just kind of standing around, not doing very much, because they're worried about how close this game is. It was so clutch.
Acno was playing the ground game, and Blaze was constantly staying airborne there, trying to catch the nairs, and that is just a perfect opportunity to get the Gauntlet to reposition them into that side signature there, and Snowy and Luna bring it to a game number 5, and they're talking about that, like, okay, whatever they're talking about right now, I feel like it's a reaffirmation of like what we talked about worked, and now we're going to win this set, and now we're at a game 5.
I think they're in the like one more game stage. Just one more game, 3 more stocks, and we got it.
I do think that game was close enough that it was decided by that last neutral win or neutral loss, depending on what perspective that you're on.
Absolutely.
That got the win, because I could have seen the exact same thing happening to Snowy or Luna. I really want to see that last moment. Look at that. The nair right into the stack side sig. That was so crazy. And then he just turned it right into Acno. We're going into game number 5 here, Sparky. And it's on Miami Dome. Blaze and Acno versus Luna and Snowy. It's an incredibly close set.
Now, I think here we're not going to have the same cases we got to do with the Wesley and Sack set that you pointed out, where we saw Wesley and Sack going under the stage. That wasn't really something we saw from Acno and Blaze or Luna and Snowy last game. So this could be, you know, they're legends that have like great aerial vertically up hitboxes. So on either team. So if you go on those soft platforms, you're going to eat a cannon nair, you're going to eat a blaster snare, you're going to eat an axe nair, you're going to eat a spear recovery, you're going to eat a bow anything.
Yeah, such a close opening here. Nair, Neutralite from Acno manages to make it so they can get back to the stage. Oh man, this is so close. Recovery hits. Okay, Snowy goes down first. Lance recovery puts a little bit of a charge into it. Luna gets the D-light. Does he end up?
That was slow too.
Yeah, it wasn't
slow.
True. I don't think he hit the same person he hit with the downlight. I wasn't paying attention. Like I couldn't tell.
I would have to look at it again.
It felt like he hit one person and then recovery the
other one went into it.
Yeah, it was close. Man, this is clear the field. 1 minute, 4 stocks apiece. Right. This is crazy. Weapon spawn comes through. Luna needs to get that.
He has to get that. He just hit the D-Light ground pound unarmed. He's still trying to be careful, and he can't get over to it. The red team is the wall keeping him from that weapon spawn.
Yeah. Luna, he does get it, and now he's fighting Acno off the side of the stage. He falls pretty deep there, but Snowy's doing a great job playing support.
He wants those edge guards against Acno on the edge. The fact that he disengaged for a second was just because he was in sweat beads and then immediately passed
the
down.
pound hits! That's fantastic for the blue team. It ends up hitting Acno, and the blast connects with Blaze, so he ends up spiking both of them at different angles. Gets one knockout, and now Acno is on his winner's bracket stock. Has the bow picked up, falls off the side of the stage, and Luna and Snowy are applying intense pressure.
Luna over there on the soft platform on the left. Snowy over there controlling the ground. If you go vertical, Luna's got you. Stay grounded, Snowy's got you. Acno kind of cut off from Blaze over on the left wall. He's able to get back. Kind of meet up with his teammate there. That's going to be a signature whiff. Falling neutral air from Luna, who didn't have a weapon. A little bit of team damage coming out from the gauntlet recovery, but still Snowy's in the orange. Not a terrible spot to be in.
Blaze does some friendly fire there. It was calculated. Neutralite comes through, and Acno now so damaged while Blaze goes down. He's got to run for his life. Dodges one nair, weapon throw recovery, manages to make it through, avoids the weapon throw from Snowy, so the spear's picked up. I feel like this is that moment where they get that double knockout, and it's equalized.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at Acno right now, who's in the orange. I feel like this is just starting to slip away. It's not lost, but it is starting to slip away. Ooh, the dare whiff. He's not able to do anything big off of it until he puts into the edge guard. Snowy gets back. They needed the stock there. Especially look at that side air. That's sending Acno all the way to the left side, almost off screen.
Neutral signature in the other way.
He did that on Acno to keep him away. He could have tried to go for Blaze, but Acno was going to hit him.
Yeah, and at that point they knew that the team combos were just going to come later on. Down to hits is technically even game by stocks.
It's not even, Tazza.
Well, I don't know. Silent Nair comes through. He doesn't get the dodge down read. Oh, man, if they can get Luna here, it's possible. But no, the side to comes through. Luna gets the knockout on the right side of the stage, and Acno and Blaze, the reigning champions from San Diego, go into the elimination bracket at the hands of Luna and Snowy, as we have an NA versus EU winners finals in the bag there. Look at that. Fozzy and Godly, though, this time, representing EU on the winner's side.
This is going to be Fozzy and Godly hoping they can break the curse that they had.